Hey everybody, I'm actually here for an Instagram requested video. I was actually asked to do a video about how men holler at women and how women holler at men. I feel there are multiple ways where it could work and it just couldn't. And I feel like the way some men approach women is a little not so great. Some men have the real nigga mentality, so they approach women like bad bitches. And the saddest part about that is, if you were to approach me in that manner, I wouldn't talk to you at all. Like, no. Like, I wouldn't even think about it. Like, it wouldn't even be a thought. Like, I would look at you and just be like, because it's really disrespectful. Like, when you really sit down and think about it, like, and I have to put this in a way where men could understand, because some of them just don't get it. If you're with your mother and your grandmother and your daughter, and you're helping your mother with groceries, or you're doing something for your grandmother, and you're out with this woman, like this woman that you highly respect, and you are minding your business, and you are doing things the best way you can, and you're a very respectable young man, and some girl comes out of nowhere, and she's literally like across the street or like way behind you, and she's like, hey, you in the red shirt with the fatty, like you real cute, you look real good. What you doing? Is one of them your women? You're gonna be like, what? Because your first thing's gonna be like, I'm with my mother. I'm with my child. Like, out of all the ways you could approach me and the ways you could talk to me and the things you could say to me, that's how you decided to come at me. And it's more of a respect factor. Because if you can respect me enough, not knowing me, and you approach me when you ask me if you could have a moment of my time, or if you could talk to me for a moment, like that, I won't mind entertaining, because you approached me in a way that's not embarrassing me in front of everybody and their mama at the mall. Like, when we get the A girl in the blue shirt, A girl with the fro, there's a tinge of hope in us that we are not the one that you are calling. Nobody wants to look down and look at their shirt to see if they're the one in the blue shirt. Nobody wants that. One, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Because then the more the girl ignores that male, the more belligerent he gets. Like, he's ready to cuss you and your mama out for having you, and the fact that your father slept with your mother to make you, and he is just regretting your whole family timeline. And you're like, but I don't, like, sir, I don't know you. Why are you so bothered? Like, your approach is what made me say no. Because you're yelling at us. Like, you're yelling at me from down the street. And then as you're walking up to me from behind, you're telling me how fat my butt is, how thick my thighs are. What attention do you think you're going to get from me? Like, what exactly do you think you're going to, like, what do you think you're signing yourself up for? Because personally, for me, if that's my first impression of you, is you yelling at me from down the street or while I'm with my mother, and you A girl and me and A boo and A ma come here, while I'm with my mother or my son, I don't have, that alone lets me know, if we were to go any further than that, I don't know how much you would respect me as a woman. I don't know how much you would respect me as a mother. I don't know how you would respect me as a person. Because your approach lets me know that you don't respect me at all. And if that's your norm and that's how you live your life and that's how you let people talk to you, that's your business. Because if you're that comfortable coming at me like that, then down the line when you're calling me all types of bitches and hoes, what am I supposed to say then? I can't be mad. Because, oh, what am I going to be? I'm going to just sit there and just be like, Jesus, be offense. Like, I knew what I was getting myself into. Like, when you A bitched me, A girl, A you a bad bitch, you this, I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. And that's when you walk away. And that's when they cuss you out because they're mad. But if you did that to him and you were just like, yeah, you look like a real nigga, and you know that you're a real man and that you don't carry yourself that way, you would be offended. Because you would look at them and be like, but what made you think? The fact that you had the audacity to come to me and talk to me like that, it's disrespectful. Like, it's just disrespectful all across the board, period. It doesn't matter how you put it, whether it's a man or a female going smack, hollering at you, trying to talk to you, whatever, trying to book you, however you put it in your language, in your country, in your lingo. It's disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like, they just assume, oh, it's the culture, it's the norm, you should accept it. I'm not accepting that. Because if you accept that, then there's many more behaviors that you have to accept behind that. I don't have time for it. I'm not raising a man. I'm not trying to make a man. I'm not trying to build one. I got a little one that I have to raise into a man. I'm not about to, somebody I didn't pop out of my vagina, I got to tell you, oh no, you got to do this and you got to be this person. So you can try to slap me down? Nah. Pass on that altogether. Like, it's not a good thing. Like, I do feel that there are respectable ways where a man or a woman could approach each other. I personally don't approach people anymore because I'm shy. And I don't see the point at this point. I feel like a man can look at a woman and know whether or not he wants to pursue that woman. And if he chooses to pursue her, then it's his job to get her phone number. However, if a female chooses to approach a guy, all she has, like, if she went up to him and say, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Or, you know, something that's just not like, hey, boo, what you doing? Like, boo, what? I don't know you. Like, I don't like people call me out of my name. Like, if you don't know my name, like, call me, say miss. Don't, hey, babe, hey, baby, hey, sweetheart, hey, doll, hey, baby doll. Whatever you could think of in your head, don't say it to me. I have been called everything from Frolicious to some Egyptian goddess that they couldn't even pronounce. I've been called everything under the sun in regards to my hair, my skin complexion. Like, it's not amusing. It's not attractive. Like, it's not cute. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like being called sweetheart by people I don't know. I don't like being yanked across the street. I don't like people, like, if you're going to stop me, don't touch me. Just speak to me. Like, say, hey, can I, you know, hey, I was wondering if I could speak to you for a moment. I say, okay. Don't grab my arm. Don't jolt me back 2 steps. Let me be free just like everybody else. Like, let me live my life. Let me be happy and content like everybody else. That's really it for me. Like, I just feel that you approach people in the way that you want them to view you. If you want them to view you as a respectable person, you approach them in that manner because you let them know, even though I don't know you, I respect you. I still have respect for you as a woman. I still have respect for you as a man. Even though you are very handsome and you are with your mother, I respect your mother enough to approach you in a way that's not disrespectful to her. And it should be vice versa. Period. If you're going to approach somebody in any way, whether it's on the internet, and if you are internet pimping, please don't send nudes via Insta DM. Like, I don't want to see your body. Do not do that to me because you will not get an answer. I will laugh at you. I will laugh at you and your bird chest and just be like, I don't know what made him think or feel that he could drop that in my Insta DM. Like, if you want to talk to somebody, you can send them a cute little meme or whatever. You know, anything that's like, hey, hi. But I don't want to see you naked. I don't want to see you nude. I don't want to see your dingling. I don't want to see your chest. I don't want to see nothing. Like, save that for something else. Because if you just have those types of pictures just laying around in your phone to just send to people, I know what you do on a regular basis. Just be respectable. Just be respectable. Just be respectable and just talk to people. I don't think you can say that enough because I don't think when you say be respectable, they be like, but that ain't my mama. Don't nobody want to be your mother. However, if you want somebody to be your woman, you have to respect her. If you want somebody to be your man, you have to respect him. It's a two-way street. You can't expect him to meet you on your side of the street every day while you're doing the bare minimum and you're barely getting off the sidewalk. It's not fair and it's not right. But I wouldn't know, I'm just blogging. But really. Approach people the way that you would want them to approach you. Accept the approaches that you feel are okay with you. If you're okay with being approached in certain manners, then so be it. Like, whatever makes you happy, like whatever floats your boat. If you don't like certain things, let them know. And carry yourself, and make sure, like, evaluate self and make sure that you are carrying yourself in a way that the people that approach you can see and respect. Because if they see that you're just like, you think you're the baddest bitch of America, they're going to approach you as such. And when you get a girl and baby girl and sweetheart and a-ma and you sexy, don't be surprised, because you're carrying yourself that way. But if you're not, and people are just that ignorant to just do it anyway, just literally just be like, okay, I hear you. Have a nice life over there by yourself. And that's it. But I mean, I don't know. I might have to revisit this question, because I'm going to have to ask her what exactly is it that I'm supposed to be answering, because I'm just confused. I'm so confused. But I feel like this is enough as a part 1. Yeah, I'll just label it part 1. And then when I clarify with her, there'll be a part 2. I'll do a part 2. Not this month though, because I mean, April's almost over. So I'll do a part 2 probably sometime in May. Because I'll probably rant about this after next weekend, to be completely honest. So don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So bye.